What's really going on, y'all? It's your man Gone God. I go by the name of Captain Jack, BKA Mr. Do It Jack himself, and I'm back in the mix. I'm back in action, and this is What's Your Hustle. Well, hustling is a way of life, and about hustle, I'm talking how you survive through life every day. Now, this video is probably going to be, maybe, in my opinion, probably my most important video to date, because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to literally tell you, you know what I'm saying, my strategy of how I invest in the stock market. A lot of y'all hit me up in the DMs and ask me about, stock market investing, what stocks to invest in and stuff like that. Now, your boy Do It Jack isn't exactly an expert financial advisor. Well, who gives a fuck if I'm an expert or not? I'm just the vessel through which this good message passes through. All right? So, see if there's something that you can use, you feel me? Because the reason why I'm making this video is because there's a lot of shit out there, a lot of misconceptions, and a lot of people getting intimidated by the stock market. You know what I'm saying? I had parents when I grew up, you know what I'm saying, I used to ask questions about the stock market. They used to say shit like, grandparents and aunties used to say shit like, oh, the stock market is too risky. Don't invest it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all have heard that same bullshit. You feel me? But I'm your brother. I'm the homie next door, you feel me? I'm the dude in the back of the classroom, you know what I'm saying, in the back of the school bus. Remember y'all was throwing paper balls and shit at the school, at the bus driver? I'm that guy, you feel me? So I'm your homie, man. I'm your brother. I'm going to sit here and help you. Because a lot of people will tell you about the stock market. They'll say a whole bunch of technical shit, you know what I'm saying, about the stock exchange, trying to explain to you what it is. A lot of that shit, we don't really give a fuck. We just want to know how we can use it. See, that's where your boy Do It Jack comes in, because I always try to provide shit that could be feasible for people to use. You know what I'm saying? Always practical information. That's what I try to do to the best of my ability. So this is probably going to be one of my more elaborate videos, because there's a lot of shit that I want to say about this, because it's a lot that I do know about it. But like I said, you feel me? I still have a lot to learn. But you know what I'm saying? I sit here and talk about the stock market, and who am I to be talking about this shit if, you know what I'm saying, I can't actually show you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to dive into my cell phone, because I do everything straight from my mobile device. Android user, you feel me? I use the app called Robinhood. Y'all heard me talk about this before if you've been checking out my earlier videos about investing. All right? So without wasting a whole bunch of fucking time, get your ass over here, man, and see if you can pick up some of this good game. This here is what the app looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little feather, little green icon, whatever. Anywho, now, just looking at today was September so-and-so 12th, 2018. And, I made $108 today on the stock market. So today was actually a pretty good day, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of y'all probably wondering, like, why the fuck y'all listen to Do It Jack? You feel me? Like, how do we know that you even making gains on the stock market? Well, let me show you this, all right? Now, you look at this graph here. You can scroll by, you got 1 week, you got 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and all, right? We're going to go to just the past week. In the past week, maybe probably, like 200, it says 277 bucks. Not a big fucking deal, okay. Let's keep going. The past month, let's see here. In the past month, I made $1,328.98. This is just off of stock investing, you feel me? Nothing else. We go to 3 months. 3 months, it says I made about, maybe about $1,300 or so. Now, over the past year, just with my stock market investing, I made $3,530. Pretty good shit. Now, all in all, since I started investing, which was January 8th, 2016, so it's going on 3 years now, I've made $4,732 as of today. Now, of course, the stock market, it goes up and down, you know what I mean, and it fluctuates. Now, again, back to what people were saying earlier about, the stock market is being risky, the stock market is this. What the fuck is $4,000 over a span of 3 years? You feel me? Like, that's free money. I didn't do anything to earn that money except for make a smart decision and placing my money in very strategic places. That's all it is, you feel me? So, If you ever come in contact with a motherfucker who talking about that the stock market is risky and don't invest it, you run the other fucking direction. You pretend like it's a fucking pit bull that's finna bite a hole in your ass and you get the fuck out of there. You feel me? You goddamn pretend like you got a whole half an ounce on you or something and you just seen the police. You gotta run. Just get away from them, because those people are people who are gonna be stuck with a certain mindset, and a lot of times you don't want to spend time trying to change these people's mindset. You either go with, you know what I'm saying, you stick with the crowd of people who really knows a lot about this shit. I mean, look at this graph, bro. Look at this graph. The graph has steadily, of course I'll have declines. Everybody has declines, but look at my graph. My shit is goddamn climbing, you feel me? My shit doing jumping jacks. I'm gonna show y'all just maybe my portfolio and some of my top stocks that I invested in, all right? Also, the good thing about Robinhood is they have a cryptocurrency feature where, you know what I'm saying, you can watch, you know what I'm saying, Bitcoin is at 6,400. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually invest in cryptocurrency with Robinhood. And I'm not endorsing Robinhood. Them motherfuckers ain't paying me shit. And I don't give a fuck, because this is for the hood, bro. It's too many of us who are not taking advantage of this. Man, I had homies who I done convinced them to join it. They stuck with it for maybe 2 to 3 months and then took all their money out. This is not something that you want to do overnight. This is something, a lot of y'all is young and y'all watching this. You 18, 21, 22 years old. Listen to your boy Jack, bro. I started investing when I was, 23, 24 years old. I wish I would have started when I was 18. So you need somebody like me to come on here and really give you this good game. Now let's keep on moving, man. Show you this stock right here. This is AMD, right? Advanced Micro Devices. This was probably starting out, I mean, consistently has been a good stock, but now this is probably my either number 1 or number 2 best stocks, all right? Now, what is AMD? AMD, and here's the good thing about Robinhood. It shows you the company's description. They even show you news on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I invested in them because they make GPU little chips and stuff for computers and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a semiconductor business, so they make chips for, you know, computer graphics and shit like that. Now, I'm really big into tech. I like that shit because obviously everything is getting more technical, man. You feel me? So, anyways, let's see here. All right. Now, you see right here where it says my average calls. I've got about 60 shares, okay? At 60 shares, my average cost, I paid $8.34 for each share. All right. Now, look at that. Look at that price appreciation. It's up to 32.59%. I mean, $32.59. Now, we go down here. We look at today's return. It says just on today, I made about $150. I made 8% of my money in one day. But my total return, meaning how much money I've made since I started investing in advanced micro devices, look, I've damn near tripled my money. So a lot of y'all, bro, y'all watching this, bro, don't sleep. You feel me? Don't sleep. Remember, a real one, not just going to tell you what the game is. They're going to tell you how to play it. All right. There are other reasons, other factors for why I invested in it, as far as things like the price to earnings ratio, price to sale. Listen, that shit, I mean, it matters, but right now we just dealing with really basic ass knowledge. I'm not going to try to get too technical, you know what I'm saying, about some of the reasons why I really invested into it. But when I actually first started investing into this company, it was only $5 per share. And I'm not trying to sell you AMD, but if you wanted to invest in AMD, hey, do your thing, brother, because the shit is going up. This also gives you buy ratings, okay? 43% of all stock analysts say that you should probably buy this stock, which is probably a good idea. I know this video is going to run long. It's going to run long, but yo, pay the fuck attention, man. Y'all, many of y'all already know what Square Ink is. It's like a digital credit card type service. Let me read you the exact description here. It engages in credit card payment processing solutions, right? So, yeah, you know, the firm offers additional point of sale services, financial services, blah, 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 blah. All right. So it's kind of like a credit company. A lot of, I think I want to say Cash App
is owned by Square, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Anyways, and you look at these little graphs and stuff, right? In the past 5 years, this thing has went up 700%. This is crazy. The past year, it's gone up 229%. So my average cost was at $22.83. You know what I'm saying? And I only got 26 shares. I wasn't really sold on it, but I was just being light with it and only invested in a few dollars for it. But since I've been invested, I damn near tripled my money. You feel me? So your boy Do It Jack is out here working. I bought CVS at $71.86. And I've had CVS for, over a year, maybe a couple years. And look, it's only gone up $6. So a lot of y'all probably thinking like, yo, why the fuck are you still holding on to it if it only appreciated $6 since the, your time period that you had it? Well, CVS pays dividends. Now, what is a dividend? A dividend is a payment that the company makes to the investor. Sometimes they do it 2 times a year. Sometimes they do it 4 times a year. Why do they do it? I could tell you why they do it, but the shit is not that important why they do it. I'm trying to make this shit practical, trying to keep it to the meat of the sandwich as much as I possibly can without rambling a whole bunch, because there's a lot of shit that I could really talk about. So look, I only made about 7.83% my whole time investing into it. Now, does it show there? Okay. It doesn't show the exact amount of the dividend, but I believe they pay, I think 50 cents or something like that. They have a huge fucking dividend. So, like I said, I'm playing with this one. I only have like 5 shares. So this is nothing really serious for you to, you know what I'm saying? I sold off a lot. I think I had like 17 and sold off some. It happens. But I decided to keep some because they pay a dividend. So if I keep investing over time, let's say I get, 100 shares every quarter or so, they pay me a 50-cent dividend. This is just an example, not saying that they actually pay a 50-cent dividend, but I buy 100 shares, they pay me 50 cents for each share. Shit, your boy done made $50. 50 times 4, that's $200 in a year. I ain't did shit. Let's look at Best Buy. I bought Best Buy at about $39.31. Again, I don't have a huge holding into Best Buy. I've basically doubled my money almost. I made almost 100% of my money. All right. So this is just an example that shows you, that your boy Do It Jack is just not out here talking shit, and that I really do invest in the stock market. And, I'm not going to exactly show you all my goods and how much I actually have in the stock market, because I don't need the haters checking your boy's pockets. You feel me? But this is a very important video, man. You could really learn some game. So I'm trying to put y'all on. A lot of people will tell y'all to invest in the stock market. They don't show you what the hell to do. They don't even show you the apps to use. You know what I'm saying? You just feel lost and you feel overwhelmed because you got to do all the research yourself. I done read books like this, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. I done read some shit from Zacks, finding #1 stocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like stock market investing for beginners, man. You want to get a better base, then you want to look into getting some of those books to read. All right,
y'all. So my synopsis is to invest into the stock market. Go ahead and do it, man. Like I said, I'm not endorsing any of these companies. They need to be hitting your boy up, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all is probably finna put 10 toes down and really start thinking about your future, man. Because the thing is this, you know what I'm saying? You always hear about the rich get richer, the poor get poor. And the thing is, the rich, a lot of these folks be in the stock market, you feel me? Like, while we, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us younger people who are not as educated on that are just running around thinking that you just gonna get a job and just make some money, bro. It's other things that you can do to set yourself up for 10 years down the road. See, you gotta delay gratification, man. That's a very big lesson. If you don't invest in the stock market, take away this. Try to delay gratification, bro. Just for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because the more you can hold off of like spending your money on stupid shit, and even I have this problem too, because I like to do player shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to be fly. I like to look nice. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta sometimes you just gotta have that discipline again, you know what I'm saying, to kind of tell yourself no. Some of y'all hit me up, you know what I'm saying, in the DMs, and a lot of people actually hit me up in the comments, man. I read your comments sometimes, and people were saying like, yo, I got 25,000 in the bank. Yo, I got 30,000 in the bank. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck is you doing with $30,000 in the bank? Now, of course, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot of money. But for people who is 25 and under, you know what I'm saying, who is on the younger end, if you got that much money in the bank, bro, why? You feel me? You need to be goddamn floating that money, you know what I'm saying, putting that money to work. You just, having your money sit in the bank account just so you can look at a big, a high number and feel good about yourself, that shit is whack, bro. You thinking too small. You got to start thinking like a boss, bro. Listen, let me put you on game real quick, right? I'm gonna spit some good science real quick. The longer you leave your money into a bank account, the value of your money will, you know what I'm saying, decrease because of shit like inflation. You know what I'm saying? Inflation is just basically just a general rise in prices. That's basically all inflation is. So as prices go up, you know what I'm saying, gas done went up to goddamn $3.17. It was $3.10, you feel me? So that $5 that you had is not as powerful as it once was. You get what I'm saying? So let's say you got $30,000 in the bank. In a year's time, your $30,000 might only be worth, I don't know, $29,995. I'm just throwing this shit out there. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't even got to take the whole 30,000, bro. You take 15 of it, maybe 20, you float that shit in the stock market into maybe a Roth IRA account, you know what I'm saying, a retirement account, something like that, that you can put the money, set it, forget about that shit. Don't even look at it. Because see, I'm going to tell you, a lot of y'all beginners, when you get into the stock market, man, and them prices start going up and down, you might only have $100 to invest with at the time. And your shit, you goddamn see your portfolio and that shit say some shit like $72, you're going to be like, man, fuck this. I want to take my money out before I lose my whole 100. But here's the thing. What the fuck is $100 to lose? You know what I'm saying? You can wipe your ass. You can't even wipe your ass with $100. Basically, look, man, go ahead and invest into the stock market, man, all right? Download the Robinhood app. They got other ones. Acorn, you can use either of those, all right? I'm your boy, Do It Jack. Follow me on Instagram at What's Your Hustle One. You know that video work is what I do. I got some short films that I'm going to be dropping right here on this channel. I need the whole hood to come out. I need y'all to come out, all right? Eva coming soon. I got one called God Complex coming soon. They in the works. I know I keep telling you that's coming soon, but they in the works, all right? Subscribe to this channel, man, and fuck with a real one, man. All you fake ass hustlers, man, move to the wayside. You feel me? Real hustlers stand for it, man. All right? It's your boy, Do It Jack. Haters, y'all know what it is. Get at me.